Welcome to Reservations for One with Bills. I am Bills. Back, this is different, but first episode with somebody in mad long, you know? My boy Lando is back. He was on an earlier episode for people who've been listening to Reservations for One from the beginning. He was on like an episode, I think was it top five versus your top five versus the top five, which was ironically maybe 3 years ago, which was probably only 20 episodes ago. You know, we put out an episode once every at our convenience. But my boy is back. What's good, Lando? How are you, man?
Not a lot chilling. It's been at least 3 years for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. You know how I go. But today, we're gonna talk about today Wordle, man. I love Wordle. I fuck with Wordle heavy. I play every single dual game there is. Wordle, Poodle, Fertile, Mervidle, whatever do the
Worlde as well, the geography
yeah.
one. That's the one that I'm a aficionado of.
Yeah, some of them I don't be shit in some of them, but I'm not gonna say who. Some people will not finish a game if they don't think they're gonna win. And I think those people in life are just the most terrible people.
Oh my God, no.
That's some loser shit. That is definitely some loser shit.
No, sometimes you play Wordle and then you'll accidentally use the yellow letter in the same spot again. So it's like, yo, they should keep you from being able to do that.
No, they shouldn't. What do you mean? You need them to protect you from yourself?
Yes.
No,
Sometimes you have to be protected from yourself.
That's not the way of the world, man. Sometimes you make the same mistake twice, and that's on you.
No, they need to let you know. Just like the beeping before you put your seatbelt on, they have to trick you into making it happen.
You don't, man. Listen, tendencies carry over. So if you quit Wordle when you think that you ain't gonna win, what else would you quit in life? Tendencies really carry over.
If they would have let me drop out of school in 4th grade, I probably would have dropped out of school in 4th grade. But they have a system to keep you from doing that.
My kid don't gotta go to school. I'm definitely gonna be one of those homeschool, because the world is going fucking mad. The world is crazy. You see what's going on? I've been watching Westworld, and the world is literally turning into the real life Westworld. Shout out to Westworld. Westworld is back. Westworld is one of the shows I watch. I only watch the Westworld, The Boys, and Westworld is back, and it's better. Last season of Westworld was to me, but now I understand. Last season was just a setup for this season, so I fuck with Westworld again heavy. But the world is literally turning into Westworld. Did you see that Google fired an employee because he said that he leaked that a robot was gaining consciousness?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And a little kid was playing chess against a robot, and the robot took his finger and broke it.
I've seen that, but we do have to hear both sides because I never met the kid before, to be honest. So
right? But if robot can start assessing this kid is an asshole, I'm gonna break his finger. You got to stop being scared. I'm not scared though, because I've been, from day one on the podcast, I've been talking about robot apocalypse. I've been ready to fight robots. I hate robots. It's not that I'm scared of them, but I just know that majority of the world is not like me. So it'll be like me and 7 other people fighting the robots, and we're gonna be outnumbered. So
right.
I'll be trying to tell people, get physically prepared to fight robots, get mentally prepared to fight robots, because the shit is happening. It's coming. It's definitely coming. You feel me? What would you rather be though, in a robot apocalypse or a zombie apocalypse?
I mean, my heart tells me a zombie apocalypse. My mind is telling me a robot apocalypse, because I feel like there's a way you can just unplug the shit. Those zombies are so resilient; they just never stop. In every zombie movie, there's always one more zombie that just can keep it going.
Yeah, right.
Robots, you just gotta unplug a bunch of shit, and then you're probably good.
I don't know, but robots are smarter than zombies though. See, zombie, you just fighting mindless creatures. It's like fighting niggas that go to the gym. You just fighting strong, mindless people. It's like fighting beef heads, steroid heads.
But they kamikazes. We was talking about this earlier.
All right.
They're kamikazes, bro. They're suicide bombers. They don't care because they have no mind of their own.
Yeah, right. So that's
dangerous.
That is dangerous. Fighting somebody who will literally kill themselves for the cause.
Facts.
Versus a robot want to survive. They're not going to be like, I'm going to blow up myself just to save the robot species.
They work with logic and shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think I could survive both though, but shit is coming. Something is coming soon. Alien. I don't, you know what? I don't think, that's one thing I wouldn't want to be in, the alien apocalypse.
We done. If they can even get here, they just showing us that we already done.
Yeah, right. Because what the fuck you gonna do? But what if we can be aliens? But they still gonna be smarter. Being smarter is better than being stronger.
For sure.
It's better than being anything. Like being smart is the best thing in the world.
You know how many people could beat up Elon Musk, but that don't even matter.
Nah, I mean, yeah, that's a fact. Nah, but Elon Musk is a big dude. Imagine if Johnny Depp would have caught him in the crib with Amber Heard. He probably would have fucked Johnny Depp up.
I don't know, man.
Elon Musk is a big dude. So, but yeah, Elon Musk, right. Being smart is the best thing in the world because it's strategy. You can outthink somebody. Like, you could always outthink somebody. And but that's why you got to be strong and smart. I'm not saying I'm the total package, but you know, I'm a little bit of everything, so I can survive any type of apocalypse and shit like that. You feel me? And what else I seen? Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, the hurdle.
Hurdle, yeah.
Yo, that made me realize I am not the music aficionado that I thought I was. I pride myself on being this guy that knows music and being like so like into music. I probably got like 3 hurdles right out of 40 so far.
I'll tell you something about the hurdles that, you know, from like a music production standpoint that made me realize the first, because hurdle always starts from the very, very beginning of the song. It's not, I know, like name that tune type shit where it just does in the middle of the song.
Yeah.
As a music producer, the first like 3 seconds of the song, or first 1 second, you want to make it just like something that people have never heard. Mm-hmm. Just like
to grab the attention.
Exactly. Just like, wow, what's that? I never heard that before. And make it so distinct from any other song that ever was that it just grabs you. So that's one thing Hurdle's taught me. I like Hurdle a lot. And Purtle. NBA's my favorite sport.
NBA one, yeah.
But I'm not as good at that as I think I should be.
Because it be new people. They be putting niggas that been in the league for 2 years, especially with COVID. Like, you can't expect somebody to know. Usually I know all the players. Plus, I didn't play the video game in mad long, so I just be out the loop. Usually you play the video game, you see the subs, you start to know all of the players. I haven't been playing video games so long, so I don't be knowing like the niggas on the bench or. So I did lose a couple purtles, but for the most part, I'm good at that. Just Wordle I'm good at, Prodle I'm alright in, Movie Duel or Frame Duel, like I'm good at those two.
I'm surprisingly really good at Framed because I don't know. It's like half of the movies that I even get are movies I've never even seen before.
Right.
You can just kind of tell by like the shots and the photography. Right. I don't know, it's weird.
Because I know a lot of movies that I never saw. Like I know the name of the movies, I know who was in it just from watching TV. I was a TV baby, so I just seen it, or maybe just been going through HBO. You know, we had the illegal cable back in the day, so you'll watch 10 minutes of a movie like like this. So I know like 10 minutes of 600 movies that I don't even know the whole movie of. So that's how I could play that one good.
What does that mean, TV baby? That means your parents had you while they was watching TV?
No, that means that you was just raised by the TV. Like,
okay, gotcha.
I was the last of 4 kids, so it was just like by the time I came around, it was just like,
Gotcha.
You feel me? It wasn't doing much raising like my older brother. And I never watched the little kid shows because we only, back in the day, we only had one TV. So you had to watch what everybody in the house was watching. And me and my oldest brother, like 12, 13 years apart. So he not trying to watch no little kid shows.
So he was watching grown-up stuff.
I was watching. That's why I never liked Fresh Prince. Because nobody in my house wanted to watch Fresh Prince. We had to watch Martin. I watched Al Bundy.
Martin is way better than Fresh Prince.
Yeah, it is. But it just matters for like the level, like of if you're a little kid, you would rather watch Fresh Prince. Like I probably would have rather Fresh Prince, but I didn't even know nothing about it because I've never controlled the TV. So I always had to watch adult shows since I was a little kid. And shout out to Saturday. We just put out our first NFTs, really excited about that. We just had an NFT release party in the city. I should have did the podcast before that to invite people out to it, but we're gonna have another. We coming up on our 9-year anniversary party, so we're gonna have a 9-year anniversary party in the store. So anybody in New York City want to pull up for that. For our NFT holders, it's gonna be like free everything for the NFT holders. If you're not an NFT holder, you gotta fucking pay for your drinks and food, man. But there's a lot of benefits to copping a Saturday NFT. You get discounts, you get exclusive content. I think I'm gonna start doing a podcast that's specifically just for NFT holders. Like the Saturday the brand, since we're expanding more, we're gonna start expanding with content more, and it's gonna be like exclusive content just for the NFT holders. So, go.
And if you think that's good, just wait till he starts the cult. You know what I'm saying? Then it's really gonna be popping. Gotta have an NFT though.
I always that was like one of my dreams. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to start a cult. Like I wanted to be like I feel like I could be a good leader. Like what is it? I'm gonna claim sovereign immunity where I'm not governed by the United States and start my own like. But this is how it go. Like I always tell myself, I'm gonna be like the first good king, the first good billionaire, like the first good leader. But I start to think maybe
you and David Koresh.
Right, every person think that. Every single leader think they gonna be the one good person, and then down the line you just get a little bit off track because it's hard to determine when you are doing wrong, especially if you made a lot of good decisions with anything in life. If you made a lot of good decisions, it's hard to tell when you're making a wrong decision because you trust yourself so much.
And if you're surrounded by yes men as well, it's like anything you do is always the right answer. Even when it's wrong, people are just like, yeah, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, right, because they benefit from you
right.
Whatever what you do. So they're like, shit, that's the right thing for us, and it might not be the right thing in the collective. But that's why I do consider myself like a good leader. I told you once when I'm 50, I might move to like a small country and try to take it over and be like a good leader there. Be like, yo, I'm from America, I know how to lead a country, so, elect me as your president, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
If you take your American knowledge anywhere else, you're like the not the smartest, but just the most wittiness. Sometimes you just need wittiness to take over. Like, you'll be American knowledge anywhere else, you're like the most witty, most conniving person there. Like, if you move somewhere.
That's maybe. I mean, wit is the name of the game in so much of life, so.
That's a fact, because it's not even... Because it's intelligence, but it's a certain type of intelligence to be witty. So, all right, it's just been a quick episode of Reservations For One. I usually do Ask Sad Pit, but I didn't do add any Ask Sad Pits because I had a guest today. And I usually explain one of my tweets, but that's a new thing I started. But since you're here, we're not going to do any of that today,
Okay, I'm glad, yeah.
My guy Lando is back.
It's like a snow day.
Unless you got anything you want to ask me? Any questions or any one of my tweets?
I try not to pay attention to your tweets anymore, but
me either. I hate Twitter. Oh, that's something. That's why I'm about to start getting on Twitch. Oh yeah, follow me on Twitch. Bills on Demand on Twitch.
Oh, so that's the thing. For anyone that's listening, one thing that y'all don't know about Bills, he sits and watches the YouTube of the people that are playing Twitch on the real. It's like the new Grand Theft. You explain it.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, right?
But it's
listen,
different.
Don't do that to me. I'm only doing that for research purposes. I was just doing it because I want to start playing Grand Theft Auto on Twitch, and so I gotta see the niggas that's nice because I gotta get nice. You feel me? I gotta learn. So I've been watching Grand Theft Auto on Twitch. So I know to you it might seem weird because the first time I seen somebody, I'm like, dude, you watching somebody play a video game?
Yes.
Like you're not even gonna play it yourself. So I do agree with that, but now I understand it. You can't be so quick to judge. That's one thing about me I'm trying to change. I'm really too quick to judge.
Shout out to all my gamers.
If anything that I don't like or anything that I don't fuck with, I just judge it so fast. Like, no, that's wrong. And then, but that's part of being a man, being a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. That's how you know you're a real man. You're not a real man unless you're a hypocrite. You feel me? Like, how could you be a leader without being a hypocrite? Because you got to be able to change your mind, though. That's another part of being a good leader, being able to change your mind. Alright, it's been a quick episode of Reservations For One. Follow me on Twitter at BBillions, Instagram, Sad Pit, on YouTube, Bills on Demand, and Twitch, Bills on Demand. Oh, but this going to Saturday YouTube. Follow us at Saturday YouTube, Saturday Shop on Twitter, Saturday on Instagram. You want to give them your handles?
LandoBeats on Instagram. Holla at me.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I think I like having a guest. I think I might bring Reservations For One back with some guests. After I listen to this episode, I'm gonna see if I like having guests again or not. Because I do like talking to myself. I do like just being by myself. I like hanging by myself. I've become a bit of a loner as of late. And when I mean as of late, I mean since I've been born. But might have a guest. All right, well, I'm out.